Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are really excited to introduce GlueNova, a smart, person-centered app designed to change how people manage diabetes, not just in theory, but in daily life. Let's take a quick look at the name and logo. GlueNova combines glucose and innovation. The logo features a water droplet symbolizing continuous monitoring, with the letter G for recognition. The orange ECG wave, that's a subtle cue for real-time health tracking, just like a heartbeat. Blue represents trust, while orange and green stand for hope and recovery. Simple, meaningful, and people first, just like our app. Why does any of this matter? Because diabetes is a huge challenge globally and right here in Australia. Over 800 million people are living with diabetes worldwide, and 1.9 million Australians are affected. Managing diabetes can feel overwhelming. Constant testing, insulin injections, food tracking, exercise, and always being on alert. We created GlueNova to ease that burden, to give people more control, more confidence, and less daily stress. Managing diabetes takes constant efforts. Checking your blood sugar, tracking your meals, staying active, adjusting insulin. It feels like a full-time job, and despite all the efforts, things still go out of control. Yes, we have tools, insulin pumps, glucose monitors, fitness trackers, but most of them work in isolation. They don't talk to each other. So patients end up juggling multiple apps and devices, often with inconsistent data and little personalized support. For clinicians, it's just frustrating. Fragmented data, limited insights, and no real-time feedback. What's missing is integration and guidance that's tailored to each individual's lifestyle and clinical needs. That's where GlueNova comes in. GlueNova brings together continuous glucose monitoring, insulin dosing, lifestyle tracking, and clinical integration, all in one intelligent person-centered platform. GlueNova brings it all together. It combines real-time glucose monitoring, automated insulin adjustments, and lifestyle tracking like food, exercise, and sleep, all in one app. Simple, secure, and fully aligned with Australia's digital health strategy, including integration with My Health Record and hospital EHR systems.
Let's take a look how GlueNova works in real life. This is home screen you will see when you open the app. The layout is clean, intuitive, and easy to navigate, even for older adults or anyone who isn't tech-savvy. One of the most convenient features is right here. Just swipe your phone over the small sensor on your arm, and your current blood glucose level appears instantly. No more finger pricking, no more guessing. Start from the login page. We keep things simple. Just enter your email and password to access your dashboard. Once logged in, user land on clean homepage with 6 simple icons: glucose, data, exercise, diet, alerts, and profile. Now let's take a look at one of the most important features of GlueNova, real-time blood sugar monitoring. This screen shows everything a user needs to know at a glance. You can instantly see your current blood sugar level, along with your highest, lowest, and average reading for the day. There's even a personal goal range, so you know whether you're on track. The graph makes it easy to spot change throughout the day, like if your sugar is rising after lunch or dropping overnight, and if something not right, the app gives you a gentle warning, like going high, so you can take action early. Below the graph, you will see a list of your most recent readings, each with a timestamp. That way, both patient and their care team can understand what's happening and when. It's all about turning numbers into clear, helpful information so user feels confident and in control. Managing diabetes isn't just about blood sugar level. Daily habits matter just as much. That's why GlueNova includes real-time tracking for activities like running, cycling, and even yoga. With just a tap on Start, the app automatically records your movement and calculates calories burned or synchronized with your wearable data. At the bottom of the screen, you will see a simple weekly summary: total minutes of exercise, carbs consumed, hour of sleep, and even heart rate. This helps users connect the dots between their action and how they feel, like how late night snacks or skip workouts might impact glucose the next morning. By making lifestyle data clear, visual, and even a bit motivating, GlueNova helps turn healthy choice into lasting habits. Let's talk about food, because diet is one of the biggest parts of managing diabetes. GlueNova makes it super easy to log meals. You will see the carbs and calories for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And here is the unique part. It also predicts the glucose impact of each meal. For example, after logging lunch, the app measures predicted glucose rise 6.5 millimole per liter. It isn't just data, it's guidance. It helps users plan ahead, avoid sudden spikes, and feel more confident making food choice. It's all part of GlueNova's commitment to personalized, proactive care.
Understanding trends is the key to better management. This data overview screen shows how your glucose level have changed over the past week and even compares to it last week. You can quickly see your highest point changes over time and whether your numbers are moving in the right direction. Below there is also an active tracker showing how things like yoga or aerobic workouts relate to your sugar levels, and when it's time to visit your doctor, you can export all this data with one tap. It's simple, secure, and ready to share with your care team. One of the GlueNova's most powerful features is the real-time medical alert system. If your blood sugar level goes dangerously low or too high, you get notified immediately. These alerts are color-coded by urgency and clearly marked as either resolved or unresolved. With just one tap, you can review the details or mark the alert as handled. This helps users stay calm, stay safe, and take early action, especially during emergency. And when needed, your alert data can be shared with your doctor or even emergency responders with your permission. It's a simple system, but it could make a life-saving difference. One of the profile page, users can view all their key health details at a glance, including date of birth, diabetes type, and their primary healthcare providers and even specialists. There are even a built-in app features. Once reminded, user can book follow-up visit with just one tap, make it easier to get timely care. Everything is clearly laid out, keeping users connected with their care team at all times. And because synchronized automatically with monitoring devices, blood glucose data stays up to date. No manual synchronizing needed. Want to share information? It's simple. With one tap, users can choose what to share and who would like to share, whether it's doctor, diabetes educator, or family member. Next, we'll take a look at how GlueNova turns all this data into useful insights so patients and their doctors can make smarter decisions together. Let's take a look how GlueNova helps clinicians deliver safe, timely, and efficient care. This is the clinician portal, where doctors and diabetes educators can view all their patients using the app. Each entry shows their patient's name, diabetes type, and when their data was last updated. So it's easy to spot who needs to follow up. Click a patient opens the dashboard. Here you will find everything in one place: glucose trends, HbA1c, blood pressure, weight, medications, connected devices, and synchronized status. No need to scroll up and down for switch screens. It's streamlined, workflow friendly to help clinicians focus on what matters. GlueNova uses a prioritized alert system that's both clear and actionable. Red means urgent, orange semi-urgent or high priority, yellow needs attention within 3 to 5 working days, green stable but need monitor. This color-coded system helps prevent alert fatigue, save times, and fits naturally into busy clinical routines. Safety is also built in. When setting up the system, clinicians define each patient's safe insulin range. If the system ever recommends too high a dose, an override alert is triggered, giving the clinician a chance to review before action is taken. This protects patients from serious risk like hypoglycemia, which can escalate in minutes. And if a patient needs to go to hospital, GlueNova can, with their consent, securely share relevant data with the hospital and other specialists like dietitians, podiatrists, optometrists or eye doctors. This supports multidisciplinary care, where better communication leads to faster, more coordinated decisions and to better outcomes. In short, Gluenova gives clinicians a real-time, user-friendly view to manage patients safely, efficiently, and collaboratively. With this, we hope you have seen how Gluenova is more than just an app. It's a bridge between patients and providers, clinicians, and a smarter future for diabetes care. In summary, Gluenova delivers clear, accessible, real-time data for patients and clinicians alike, empowers proactive, personalized self-management, bridges lifestyle, clinical, and predictive data, integrates securely with My Healthcare Record and EHRs, stands as a scalable, evidence-based contribution to the digital health ecosystem. Thank you all for your attention and time, and we hope you can see why Gluenova isn't just an app, but a leap forward in person-centered chronic disease care.